Right now, a local chef is expanding his Pay What You Can restaurant model. More details on how it'll work and how you can help. And the Packers suffer their first defeat of the season. See what went wrong for Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Plus, both presidential candidates hit the campaign trail while they're both preparing ahead of this week's final debate.
This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 10. I'm Amanda Quintana. The chef that brought you Liliana's and Charlie's on Main will soon be opening a new restaurant, but it's not going to be like the others. Gabriella Becerra shares what Little John's restaurant will do for the community and how you can help get it up and running.
From a furniture store to a restaurant, soon this building will host everybody at their table, no matter who you are or where you come from. Chef Dave Heidi has big plans for this empty 25,000 square foot building on Verona Road.
Nothing like this in the U.S., as far as I know.
It's the future home of Little John's, a restaurant that provides access to chef quality, affordable food.
My whole thing is, if you need food, come get food from us. Like, don't worry about it. There's no stigma. There's no anything. Just come get food.
Heidi says the pandemic shines a light on the need for food security.
Once we're open, we'll be able to provide support to all of these other nonprofits that are trying to get by.
Once it's safer, people will be able to eat at Little John's, where the menu changes every day and the bill depends on the customer, a concept Heidi is testing at his other restaurant, Liliana's.
We had some people who came in and would would buy like 50 pay-it-forward soups, and then we had so many families come in and just be like, are you sure it's okay, that we have this? And we're like, oh my God, absolutely, it's on us.
$3.3 million.
Big investment now, but incredible impact later.
That's what it's going to take to turn Heidi's dream into reality, and he's asking the community for help.
But with how many people there are in Dane County, if every single person chipped in $6, we're there.
But once it's built, the upkeep will be self-sustainable. That's partly because the kitchen uses food waste from local grocery store Metcalf's.
That's one of our favorite parts, is going to Metcalf's and finding just, grocery cart after grocery cart of amazing, wonderful things.
So no matter how much money you have, you'll always have a seat at Little John's.
We're going to be producing food like crazy. So if you're in need and if you need food, just when we're open, just come to us.
An opening date will depend on the fundraising of the project. In Fitchburg, Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
Liliana's in Fitchburg will continue offering Pay What You Can soup for the time being. The dining room is closed, but they're open for curbside pickup and delivery. For more information on how to donate to Little John's, you can visit our website, channel3000.com. Let's get a look at your first warned weather. Be prepared for some frost in the morning.
That's right, Amanda. We have seen that chill move into south central Wisconsin. If you step outside now, temperatures are already into the 30s. A far cry from where they stood at this time yesterday, where temperatures were into the upper 50s. Yeah, how about that? 36 are temperature right now. Same for Janesville. We're already below freezing just towards the north and west of the Dells. Viroqua at 30. Camp Douglas already at 29. Black River Falls, our favorite icebox there, already at 25 degrees. The air is calm as well. And as long as you don't have a breeze, that really sets the stage for those temperatures to be able to just drop like a rock. One thing that's going to move in to help things out a little bit is more cloud cover, but that's ahead of that next system trying to sneak on in here. With that comes the potential to see a couple of flurries or rain showers as we begin to move into tomorrow morning. It has been an active weather day in terms of radar. With what we saw earlier on this morning, we did dry out to the afternoon. Now our attention is going to turn to tomorrow morning just to see if we see any of those snow showers or flurries. But I can tell you the air is certainly dry. So for the most part, the radar will light up. Not all of that's going to reach the ground. We'll be in the 20s by 4 a.m.
All right, thank you so much, Chris. The Packers went into today's game against Tampa Bay undefeated, but couldn't keep the streak going, taking their first loss against the Bucs. Zach Hanley joins us now to explain where it all went wrong for the Packers. Zach.
Amanda, how long do I have? Well, okay, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't very fun to watch the final 3 quarters of the game. The offense couldn't get it going, and the defense couldn't get a stop. But remember before the bye how Green Bay's offense was? Well, it looked like that for the first 15 minutes. Aaron Jones plunges it in to put the Pack up 10-0 after the first quarter. But then the second quarter came and it wasn't good. Rodgers threw 2 picks. One the Bucs took to the house. The other led to this. Ronald Jones puts Tampa up 14-10. They scored 38 unanswered. Packers lose their first of the year, 38-10.
We'll find out what we're all about, but we got to hit that reset button and bounce back. And again, it starts by looking at the film critically, everybody looking inward, staying together, and learning from this, because this is not fun. And you know, it was a pretty frustrating night.
And coming up in sports, hear why Aaron Rodgers said that his team needed a loss like this. You'll understand later in sports.
All right, thank you so much, Zach. More local news now. 2 people are arrested after stabbing yesterday on State Street. Police say they were called for 2 men fighting in the 600 block around 4:20 yesterday afternoon. During the fight, they say one man stabbed the other with a knife. The victim received treatment, but police say both of the men were arrested for charges related to the fight. Fitchburg police are looking for help solving multiple burglaries. They happened last night near Red Arrow Trail and Genuine Road. They're investigating 4 burglaries, including a stolen SUV. At least one burglar got into a home by breaking a basement window. Anyone with information is asked to contact Fitchburg police. Nobody is injured after a 16-year-old crashed into a Beloit house this morning. Police say the crash happened in the 1600 block of McKinley Avenue around 8 o'clock. It started a fire, but everyone was able to get out of the house safely. Authorities say the boy driving the car was cited for reckless driving and not having a license or insurance. President Trump and Joe Biden were busy on the campaign trail today, just over 2 weeks out from Election Day. CBS News' Tom Hansen has more.
The candidates began their Sunday at church. President Trump in Las Vegas and Joe Biden in his hometown of Wilmington, Delaware. Biden flew to North Carolina to shore up support at a drive-in rally and voter mobilization event with a message of unity.
I'm running as a proud Democrat, but I will govern as an American president. No red states, no blue states, just the United States.
President Trump won North Carolina in 2016. The state's only chosen a Democrat for president once in the last 40 years, and that's when Biden was on the ticket with President Obama in 2008. Early voting has begun in many states, including North Carolina and Nevada. In Las Vegas, voters waited in long lines Saturday to cast their ballots in person.
It makes you feel good, you know? You got to vote. You just have to vote.
We feel that's our constitutional duty.
President Trump led a rally in Carson City on Sunday.
When you vote for me, prosperity will surge. The pandemic is rounding the turn.
Earlier in the day, he raised more than $12 million, according to GOP sources, at a single fundraiser in Newport Beach, California, while the Biden campaign made a huge ad buy this week with spots airing in battleground states during NFL games. One features a Michigan small business owner whose music club in Ann Arbor has been shuttered during the pandemic. Tom Hansen, CBS News.
President Trump and Joe Biden are scheduled to meet for their second and final debate on Thursday night in Nashville. The city of Madison is hoping to make delivering your absentee ballot easier. Crews installed 14 drop boxes at most of the city's fire stations last week. They're made from 1/4-inch steel and have instructions and reminders written on the side. Sworn workers will collect ballots from those boxes every day at 5 p.m. On Friday, the city clerk said more than 70,000 ballots have already been returned. If you're finishing up your absentee ballot, the Madison city clerk is reminding you to triple check that you've filled out everything. Common mistakes include the voter signature, the witness signature, and the witness address. If any of those are missing, your ballot is invalidated, but the clerk's office will try to reach out to you.
The most heartbreaking thing is when we receive absentees in the mail on Election Day and they're missing a signature on the envelope and we don't have time to track down that voter.
A few other issues that would invalidate your ballot: if the envelope looks like it's been tampered with, or if the envelope isn't sealed. In both instances, the clerk's office will send you a new ballot. If you're hoping to vote in person, early voting in Madison starts this Tuesday. City of Madison voters can vote absentee at the clerk's office, some Madison Public Library locations, both UW-Madison unions, the UW-Madison Student Activity Center, and both Madison College campuses. Absentee voting will expand to Edgewood College on October 26th. A full list of locations and hours is available on our website. And a reminder, you can check your voter registration status at myvote.wi.gov. Although the deadline has passed to register online, voters can still register at all absentee voting sites and at the polls on Election Day. You'll need to bring proof of your address, like a utility bill, a lease, or a paycheck. For more on how the coronavirus pandemic is affecting voting in the state of Wisconsin, tune in to CBS This Morning tomorrow morning. Adriana Diaz will be live in Madison around 8 o'clock with more. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 10, Chris has your first warn forecast. Plus, coronavirus infections are rising rapidly in almost a dozen states, why experts fear the national trajectory is only worsening. And UW-Madison is getting ready to kick off homecoming week, how it'll still happen even without thousands of Badger alums in Madison.
A little compassion goes a long way at the Century House. Donate $50 or more to charity and save more than ever before on stressless seating. Get up to $400 off stressless recliners and office chairs, plus save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. Now's the perfect time to help others and fill your home with the unmatched comfort and beauty of stressless seating. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Because talk is cheap. Let's look at what Joe Biden's done. During the last economic crisis, President Obama trusted Joe to lead the recovery and bring us back. Now he has the plan to do it again, to revive and reinvest in jobs and real help for middle-class families. He'll listen to experts to get control of the virus so we can build back even better. Joe Biden, a president to get it done. FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
He's our independent voice who answers to no one but us, Todd Novak. Todd Novak is working across the aisle, passing the bipartisan COVID-19 relief bill, helping hospitals and communities get the resources needed to fight the coronavirus. Todd Novak is helping families, small businesses, and farmers as we work to rebuild the economy safely. And Todd Novak led the bipartisan effort to make sure our water is clean and safe for future generations. Our voice, Todd Novak for State Assembly.
I've always had jobs centered on helping people, but now with a nursing degree from Herzing University, I've made it a career.
Having a job was one thing, but having a career, to me, that meant something completely different. With a little hard work and a degree from Herzing University, anything is possible.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Because of this, we built Ford Super Duty to be the most capable heavy-duty pickup ever. Because of this, we built Ford F-150 with 375 horsepower. Because of this, we built Ford Ranger with the terrain management system. And because Ford trucks are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Now, get a built Ford Tough F-150 XLT with $10,272 in total savings.
Monday morning, we're starting More Than Pink Week with the story of a Madison woman who's been fighting breast cancer during the pandemic.
She has a warning for any women thinking about skipping their mammogram or doctor visits this year. We'll see you Monday.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
A public hearing is set for tomorrow in the case involving Governor Evers' order limiting indoor capacity in Wisconsin. The hearing will take place in Barron County Court at 9 o'clock. It'll be live streamed on the court's YouTube channel. Last Wednesday, a Sawyer County judge temporarily blocked the governor's order establishing a capacity limit of 25% for most indoor establishments. We have no new coronavirus case updates again today. DHS usually updates its new COVID-19 case numbers around 2 o'clock each day, but its website says it's undergoing system maintenance this weekend. They expect that to finish sometime tomorrow. The last time we had an update was on Friday. That was the first time Wisconsin reported more than 4,000 cases in a single day. According to Friday's data, 34,000 of the state's 167,000 cases remain active. Some schools in our area are temporarily stopping in-person learning due to the virus. Several staff at Harrison Elementary in Janesville are currently in quarantine. The school plans on beginning virtual learning tomorrow until at least Friday, October 30th. Toki Middle and Orchard Ridge Elementary schools in Madison will also be shut down for the next 2 weeks due to COVID-19 concerns. More than 70,000 new COVID infections were recorded nationwide yesterday, the first time that's happened since July. As of today, more than 8 million people in the U.S. have been infected. CBS News' Liliana Luciano has more.
COVID's latest surge relentless tonight, hitting almost all of America. In New York, a coronavirus crackdown. Officials break up an illegal gathering at a banquet hall. And health officials ban a wedding where 10,000 were expected.
We have to move fast, jump on top of that viral spread cluster.
Michigan breaks its record for the biggest weekly jump in cases.
There is no relief in sight. Our numbers keep getting worse.
Ohio also set a pandemic record for the most infections in a single day.
This thing has roared back.
26 states are in the red zone for new infections. In all, 38 states have new cases trending up. Nationally, over the last week, new cases jumped 18%, averaging 51,000 a day. 5 states have positivity rates higher than 20%. Especially shocking, South Dakota's rate, 36%, and Iowa just under 50%.
It can happen to anyone.
Wisconsin teen Ava Pennycook is still battling long-haul COVID symptoms 3 months after testing positive.
I fumble over my words, body aches and the hot flashes and the headaches.
A warning from former FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb telling Face the Nation it's going to be a tough holiday season.
I think this is probably going to be the hardest phase of this pandemic.
As COVID touches every part of American life, Alabama football coach Nick Saban testing negative now and back on the sidelines. And as one coach comes back, another one sits out. After facing backlash for wanting to pack an almost 90,000-seat stadium, Florida Gators coach Dan Mullen now announcing he is COVID positive.
Without a vaccine, experts warn America is bracing for what could be a very rough fall and winter. But officials across the country are hoping all of the health measures put in place will be enough to avoid more strict lockdowns. The largest fire in the history of Boulder County, Colorado, is threatening more than 1,600 homes. Authorities believe it has destroyed several already. The so-called Calwood fire started around noon yesterday. It's burnt more than 8,000 acres so far. It's caused 1 injury and thousands of evacuations.
Still too active of a fire scene, and it is still too dynamic to get in and even begin to assess where those homes may have been damaged or lost.
About 250 firefighters are continuing to work the fire on the ground, with teams going into the field to assess damage when it's safe. Additional teams are prepared to help out this week. Let's get a look at your first warn weather with Chris Reese. We're getting ready for a freeze tonight.
Yeah, temperatures were cool last night too, Amanda, but tonight is going to be even cooler. High-resolution Doppler shows you what happened last night. Some showers and even some snowflakes did move on through. We've calmed down for now, but we're paying attention towards the radar towards the west as the next little system tries to work its way on in here. The reality is our air is so dry that I'm not convinced that much will be able to make it towards the ground. We're going to get the clouds. You're going to perhaps see the radar light up, but whether or not we actually see any snowflakes or raindrops falling down to the ground tomorrow, that chance is a bit more slim as we go through the next couple of hours. By the way, though, we will be cloudy. That's one thing that's for sure. We're going to see those clouds around for most of this week, below normal temperatures as well, and several chances to see rain as we go throughout that extended forecast. And there's a reason for it. You've heard me say it all day. If you've watched all of our newscasts, we are in what I call a yo-yo pattern. Your temperature goes up, then it goes down, then it goes right back up, then it goes right back down. When you do each and every single one of those temperature changes, you get a chance to see some sort of precipitation around here. So here we are into tomorrow. Temperatures will stay cooler, but as we move into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we gradually begin to warm on up, especially Wednesday into Thursday. With that warm up comes rain chances Wednesday into Thursday. Then you get the cold front on the backside. That leads to additional rain chances Friday and into Saturday. That extended forecast shows another warm up followed by another cool down into early next week. So here's the front with the push of cold that came through yesterday. That brought those showers earlier on this morning. This system is sneaking underneath high pressure. That's why I expect the air to be too dry for much of anything to truly make it towards the ground. But watch this. That high pressure moves in tomorrow. We keep the clouds around. Now we're into Tuesday and Wednesday. Here's a warm front. As that warm front lifts northward, we see the rain chances. Now we're on Thursday, going into Friday and Saturday. That cold front is around. That keeps more rain chances for us that dry out by the time we get towards Friday night overall. In the meantime, beautiful shot of our capital. 36 degrees right now, and we will watch those temperatures drop down about 10 more degrees overnight tonight. We see that system sneaking in tomorrow. Again, I expect the air to be dry, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some drizzle or some flurries. Temperatures top out right around 42. We're back down into the upper 20s headed into tomorrow night as well. By Tuesday, then we start to see a little bit more in the way of moisture working its way on in. But there's the roller coaster itself. We're going up the climb. Everyone enjoy the view because we're bottoming out once again by the time we get you towards the end of that forecast into next week. There are your rain chances. Isolated for Monday and Tuesday, a little bit more widespread. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that's Wednesday night, Thursday and Friday, and then we'll see another rain chance next Sunday as we see another cold front come through.
We really got to enjoy that 60-degree day because we're not going to see very many more.
No, this is that time of the year. The 60-degree days are few and far in between, but then you think back to last year. We had snow on Halloween. And 60s on Christmas.
I guess we'll see how it goes.
As someone who's never seen a white Christmas, I'm hoping we can flip that this year.
Flip it around.
Yep.
All right, let's hope for that. Thank you so much, Chris.
My pleasure.
UW-Madison's homecoming week kicks off tomorrow. It'll end with the Badgers season opener on Friday night, but as the week gets underway, they're having to make it all work during the pandemic. The university will offer students and alumni many online events as alternatives to in-person traditions. Rather than the usual homecoming parade, Badgers can attend a virtual fifth quarter before Friday's game. Organizers say they're hoping it'll help bring the community together during the pandemic. The university will also offer multicultural events for alumni of color. Organizers say they want to bring together all Badgers. The Badgers preparing to play in an empty stadium. Why they say they'll just have to bring the juice. Zach's in next with sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Celebrate the holidays with custom gifts from Madison Top Company. Clothing, mugs, ornaments, and more. Ready as fast as 1 hour with their lightning service. Buy local with fast, custom printed gifts at MadisonTop.com since 1974.
Because of this, we built Escape with Ford Copilot 360. Because of this, we built Ford Edge with intelligent all-wheel drive. Because of this, we built Ford EcoSport to give you traction when and where you need it. And because Ford SUVs are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Choose FlexBuy and get Escape with 0 for 66 financing, plus $1,500 cash and $1,000 retail trade assist.
I can't believe it.
What? That our new house is haunted by Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Hey, Jill. Hey, Kurt. Movies? I'll get snacks. No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance with Geico.
I got snacks. Ooh, I got popcorn. I got caramel corn. I got kettle corn. Right. Am I so too loud?
Believe it. Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
So, how's saving for the renovation going?
All done.
I will never understand how you do it.
Easy. She saves with BMO Harris. We give you a cash reward for every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet. Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
That makes saving look good.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. Get a $5 reward every month you save $200 or more in a new BMO Statement Savings account.
So step 1, U.S. Cellular pays you back for your unused data at the end of the month.
Okay, and step 2?
There is no step 2.
So you just pay me back for unused data?
Yes.
Okay, run me through that one more time.
Which part?
Just the whole thing part.
Got it. So step 1.
If you've forgotten what a fair deal sounds like, let us remind you. Switch to U.S. Cellular, the network ranked #1 in network quality by J.D. Power. U.S. Cellular. Upgrade to fair.
Yeah, I think we're good here.
Why do we offer so many active safety features on our Chevy SUVs? Oh, yeah. All set.
Ready, Freddie?
Because we're not just engineers.
Call us when you get there, okay?
Slowly. I'm going slow. We have families, too.
Qualified lessees can lease this Trax for around $179 a month, or get over $3,700 cash allowance when you purchase.
Celebrate the holidays with custom gifts from Madison Top Company. Clothing, mugs, ornaments, and more. Ready as fast as 1 hour with their lightning service. Buy local with fast, custom printed gifts at MadisonTop.com since 1974.
All week, everybody wanted to make this game about Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. And A-Rod was like, it's not me against him. Well, he was right. It was him against the Buccaneer defense, and it didn't go so hot for the Packers QB. Second quarter, Green Bay up 10-0, and that lead would be gone in a flash. Rodgers' pass is picked off, and Jamel Dean takes it to the house. The third career pick six for Rodgers, and then less than a minute later, he'd throw another one. Good news, Mike Edwards didn't score, but a couple plays later, the Buccaneer offense did. Tampa Bay put up 28 in the quarter alone, and tell me if you saw this before in New England. Brady to Gronk. Now, if you turned off the game at halftime, wouldn't blame you. Final score was 38-10, and didn't even feel that close. Rodgers finished with just a $160 through the air. He threw 2 picks and 0 touchdowns. Not a good day on offense for the Pack, but apparently it was one that they needed.
There's been so much talk, maybe outside the building, about the ease with which we're, moving the ball on offense and scoring. And, I think we need to kind of a kick in the ass a little bit as a little bit of a wake up to, stop feeling ourselves so much and get back to the things that got us to this position. And I think this would be, unfortunately, but fortunately, something we can really grow from.
In 5 days, the newly 14th ranked Badgers will open up their season under the lights against the Illini in an empty Camp Randall Stadium. Now, the trick to this season is to get used to playing games like they practice with not a lot of noise. To do that, they've practiced in Camp Randall a couple of days or a couple of times with just music playing. But the biggest thing the Badgers have to do, bring their own energy, or juice as they like to call it. So Friday's a BYOJ type of night in Madison.
I mean, we tried last night, get a little sound, like artificial sound pumped in, and it's not the same. I mean, I was running out the tunnel, and they tried to turn it up, and I was like, this isn't it.
One of our biggest challenges is obviously no fans. It's going to be different, but at the same time, I mean, we practice like that every day. So our expectation should be, BYOJ, bring your own juice.
BYOJ, as in juice. Energy. Not the drink.
Maybe the drink will give them some energy. Powerade or something.
Take a couple swigs of apple juice and go out there and
They're
play.
ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Zach. We'll be right back.
With Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, you can earn a degree in today's hottest fields online. For a limited time, we'll waive your enrollment fee. See what your career can turn into. I'm possible at Herzing. Call or click today.
A little compassion goes a long way at the Century House. Donate $50 or more to charity and save more than ever before on stressless seating. Get up to $400 off stressless recliners and office chairs, plus save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. Now's the perfect time to help others and fill your home with the unmatched comfort and beauty of stressless seating. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original window. It's bone chilling.
Folks, there's no need to be afraid of old windows. Just call Feldco for 50% off.
Right now at Feldco, get 50% off windows. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
50% off windows ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
When you put money in a big bank, there it goes. But when you keep your money at Associated Bank, it gets invested close to home. It might become this family's renovation or help this little one's college fund. It could build local business or your favorite neighborhood spot. Because when you bank with Associated Bank, your money works in your community. All you have to do is make a simple choice. Send your money there or keep it here. Associated Bank. Your money works here.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. RHD Plumbing now offers complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling, the best plumbers, and everything else you need to finish your dream project. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time with no surprises. With the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proudly serving all of Dane County.
Because of this, we built Escape with Ford Copilot 360. Because of this, we built Ford Edge with intelligent all-wheel drive. Because of this, we built Ford EcoSport to give you traction when and where you need it. And because Ford SUVs are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Choose FlexBuy and get Escape with 0 for 66 financing, plus $1,500 cash and $1,000 retail trade assist.
To the thousands of Herzing University nursing and healthcare alumni, for your tireless commitment, and to all of your brave colleagues across America, we say thank you.
I'm possible at Herzing.
News 3 Now breaks down suburban voter priorities, Monday at 10. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
All right, we're really going to have to bundle up going to our cars tonight and in the morning.
I know. That was a shock, even just going to dinner and coming back, because temperatures have dropped. It's 35 out there right now, so be prepared for that as you step out the door. 26 for folks headed out the door tomorrow morning. Grab a jacket. Keep that jacket handy. We're only warming up to about 42. Don't be surprised if you see a couple raindrops tomorrow morning and or snowflakes.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.